Going to get into two things in this video, both of which I think are pretty connected to each other. I'll get into an announcement I'll share at the end, but first I want to talk about, as you guys can see from the title, what I find is the biggest mistake people are making when they pick up a Total Gym or sliding bench trainer. And this usually leads to one of two situations. They either are being so dogmatic in the way they approach this that they're missing out on other potential benefits and gains and just ways of enjoyment in the home gym, or on the other side of the coin, they give up on this machine completely and just aren't reaping the benefits they could be from something like this. And I'm going to share my example of what this is from a story I heard from somebody recently who is a friend of mine. He's using a Total Gym. He's following the skeleton template I gave him. Very simplistic design. If you guys have seen it, I made a whole video on it. I'll link it down below. Very simplistic by nature, but certainly not exhaustive and as far as how complex you could make this thing. He complained, or I shouldn't say he complained, but he basically said, you know, I don't like the chest press. The chest press feels a little weird in the Total Gym. I don't feel it in my chest. He showed me the way he was doing it, and I could see right away, okay, there's definitely some things we could tweak to make it more effective for him. Because if you guys watch my channel, I think that actually, I said this many times, working your chest on these machines actually feels excellent. Just got to do a couple little tweaks here and there. But he didn't give up on the Total Gym, and he also didn't stick with doing the same thing, you know, incorrectly. He actually called an audible. He started doing progressive bodyweight push-ups, which is an excellent exercise. I know a lot of you guys, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir, incorporate bodyweight exercises alongside this. Excellent exercise, obviously with the push-up. That alone you can stress 9 times the sun many different ways. So that was excellent. And that gets in again to this kind of the point is that is probably the biggest mistake. People either get way so dogmatic, they don't want to try anything else and they're missing out, and or they are buying this machine and they give up before they really gave it a fair chance when all it really had to do was either maybe add maybe a tool, another exercise off the machine, and or just kind of tweak some stuff. And so that leads me into the announcement. This is something I planned for some time. You guys have asked about it for some time. Finally kind of getting the building blocks together to get this going. And that is a course on sliding bench training. Now this is something, it's not meant to be like a paywall block between content I'm gonna release. I'm certainly gonna keep releasing content on the channel related to this stuff, but it's just a place to kind of summarize my thoughts, because a lot of my thoughts and things have changed throughout the years on this equipment. And it's a place where I can consolidate all my information from specific exercises, I should say effective exercises versus ones I don't think are as effective on this equipment, program design, and all sorts of other details and nuances that really describe kind of the skill component of this machine. Because while it is very simple, there are some little skill components you guys can take advantage of to fully maximize this. So I know when people jump on the channel, they find 1 or 2 videos and they miss out on some things I've already said, or they're confused about a couple things, and they just want a solid template. And that's what this course is going to be hopefully in the future. Interested to kind of hear your thoughts on it, guys. And also I'll say this, I think there's some cool, exciting sliding bench training equipment stuff that's going to be coming out. I don't want to say too much about that, but just stay tuned. And on that note, one of you guys reminded me of something, since we're talking about announcements, not really a big thing, but even this GTS I noticed is off TotalGymDirect.com. It's on TotalGym.com, but you can't even get this anymore, which makes me think, I feel like Total Gym's going to release something soon. But aside from them, I think there's going to be some other exciting sliding bench training stuff coming up. That's my kind of prediction on that matter, but I'll just leave it at that. Any questions, comments, feedback, let me know. Excited to share the new year with you guys. Also, same as plug, got this new shirt in too, which some of you guys might get the joke, some of you guys might not. But I'll see you guys on the next video.